Is that how you broke your arm? You smarted off to him?
It was just a shock. How excited are you for Monday after a long camp season?
I'm excited. There's a lot of anticipation always for the first game, and I feel like we've been practicing for a while now, and just there's the anticipation, like you said, it's growing, and you're getting to the point where you're just itching to go play. So I'm excited. The team's excited. Feel good about it.
How weird is the schedule if you guys? You play a Monday night game, then you come back and you have an off week or bye week.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do much about it. You just got to try to make the most out of the opportunities you get. And so during bye week, obviously we're focused on this week, but after that, we'll just focus on things we need to get better at going into the next game and use that as another time to work on some things, try some new things, and that's kind of how that'll go.
You guys finished
How many
it?
rabbit holes did you go down in prepping for them? I mean, I'm sure you watched Patriot stuff, you watched Washington stuff. I mean, how deep did you go?
Yeah, I mean, Patriots stuff, watched some of that over the summer, and then, lately it's been a lot of Washington, kind of just what they did last year, but, I watched some stuff, old 49ers, Patriots games with a guy I kind of work with, and we kind of went through some of what they did and got some cool ideas and cool perspective from him on kind of what they try to do, who they are as a defense, and but you never really know. I mean, the first game of the year, you never know kind of what their spin of it's going to be, what they're going to do. So it's all about going out and executing our plays, having a great understanding of what we're trying to do, and then just playing clean as an offense. And so, but yeah, it's been fun to go back and kind of watch some stuff.
What do you sense different about you guys are preparing for this game against Bill Belichick as opposed to what happened 2 years ago going into the game against Deion Sanders?
What's different about it?
Have you sensed a different feel in how this team's approaching it and how they're kind of?
Yeah, our team's different. We got great leadership and great players and guys that are just focused on getting better. I mean, no one really cares about the hype. No one cares about what's on ESPN, what's in the newspaper. It's just all about us, all about getting better, all about showing up, knowing your job, knowing the details of your job the best you can, and then we're all just itching to go compete. We got a group full of competitors that are guys that love to play, love to compete, love to get after it, and that's what we're focused on. So once the ball's kicked, I mean, the only thing that matters is that game and what you're doing. So that's kind of been the message from us and Coach Dice, the team, is just focus on what you got to do to win the game.
The team had a lot of momentum ending last season. What does the offense have to do this year to help that momentum carry on to this year?
Yeah, I think just continue what we did last year, what we did well, which is towards the end of the year we started running the ball really well. Savion was a big part of that, putting him back in the backfield, and so just finding runs that are good for us and good productive plays on the ground, and then just throwing the ball around, getting guys the ball when they need to touch it, making sure everybody's get their touches and allow those guys to make plays with the ball. We've got a lot of talented receivers. Just got to give them good chances to make plays, and they're going to make them. So I think just continue to run the ball well and take care of the ball from my perspective, and just be smart, just play smart quarterback, smart as an offense, and just do your job at a high level. And think we'll like what we see.
Speaking of receiver, you guys got Manjay kind of at the right at the end of fall camp. I'm curious, how's the chemistry between you guys, and what type of impact did he make when he returned?
Yeah, I mean, we've the last 2 weeks have been huge, for our relationship. We kind of missed a little time at the start, but I mean, the last 2 weeks have been great. I feel like the connection between us has really grown over the last 2 weeks. I feel like in spring we kind of hit it off pretty good, but it's really started to kind of get to where I want it to be the last 2 weeks, and it's only gotten better each and every day. So I think just communicate with him what I want, him communicating to me what he wants, and finding that middle ground, finding the best way to get on the same page and execute the plays at a high level is going to be huge, and that's what we've done, and we're going to look forward to continuing to do it going into this week.
Where do you feel the offense has grown and developed the most over this fall camp?
I think just consistency in everything. I think just looking at practice film, looking at what we do, we're just a lot more consistent, consistent with doing your job. And so when you look at that, it's encouraging, up front, we've been really consistent, we've been good. Those guys have been really physical. And when you got a physical group up front, it really helps, play action and running the ball and doing everything. So I think just physicality and just being consistent.
Speaking of that run game, Josh, what are your thoughts on how the running backs have played this fall?
It's been really encouraging. I think we got a room full of guys that each and every one of them can play. I mean, there's not a guy in that room that can't go out and play well for us. So when you've got a deep room like that, and a lot of guys that do a lot of different things well, it gives the coaches an ability to do some cool things. And so we're excited about where that goes. Excited about those guys in that room. And we've had a good transfer from UTSA, and he's been great. Really good running back, and then we've got guys we've had and new guys that have come in that have done a really good job, and they all do great things, and so we're excited to see how we can use them and be productive as an offense.
What was talking to Sonny, he said he feels like you're one of the faces of this program. One, what does that mean to you? And two, I guess what comes with the responsibility of being the face of a program in a major conference like TCU is?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta show up every day, be the same guy. I mean, try to encourage people, try to get the most out of your teammates. I mean, every day I wake up, that's my mission, is how can I make Manjack better? How can I make Dozy better? How can I make Eric better? You know, that's what it's all about playing quarterback, is just being consistent, being the same guy every day. And so I think when you're in that position, you have an ability to do that, and there's a lot of eyes on you. So you have to be, you know, just mature the way you go about your business, everything you do. You know, the way you eat breakfast, and the way you recover, and the way you practice, and the way you watch film, and it all matters. And so I think as I've gotten older, I've started to realize that, and just trying to be consistent, be the same guy. And that's, you know, it'll be good for us to be able to do that.
Did you have a favorite NFL quarterback that you tried to, take things from and add to your game?
Growing up, I always liked Matthew Stafford, watching him. He was one of my favorites. Him, Drew Brees. There's a lot of guys. Brett Favre, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, the list goes on forever. So I think as a kid, it seemed like every week I had a new favorite quarterback, but I was always trying to, you know, act like those guys in the yard and do cool stuff. So
Did Tom Brady make the list?
yeah, I mean, obviously you gotta acknowledge what he did in the NFL, and I mean, in my opinion, he's the best to do it. So it's pretty impressive, and yeah, I was always trying to be like him too.
Josh, we'll see you at practice, when you guys are just kind of going through plays where you'll drop down and throw it, you drop your angle or things like that, your arm angle. Are you in your mind playing a game in your mind that, hey, I got a guy in front of me, I'm gonna drop down here? What's going through your mind in those situations?
Yeah, just reacting to the defense. You know, if somebody's in your face, I mean, obviously I'm not 6'6", you know, so you gotta find ways to get guys the ball, and I think just being able to kind of practice that and practice, you know, changing angles and changing, you know, your feet and all that stuff in practice just helps you in the game. So yeah, it is, to answer your question, I am kind of aware of that in practice and try to practice it, and just keep getting better at those things. And it's all about getting the playmakers the ball, you know, so whatever I can do to get it to them, you know, it's whatever's necessary I have to do.
How much is facing this defense, knowing they're in the second year in that system and they're fast and they're big and strong, how much has it helped your game this fall?
You're talking about our defense?
Yes.
Yeah, our defense has been awesome. You know, this fall camp, you know, we got to the point where we're just kind of tired of going against each other. You know, they were playing really good, and we're so much better up front on the D-line. I mean, it's been really encouraging. And then our corner play has been elite. You know, I'm really excited about our corners. Obviously, I feel good about our safety group and linebacker group, but that corner D-line, we're so much better, and those guys are playing at a really high level. You know, it's been nice to see Vernon out there, and he's been, you know, looking really good, and we got a deep corner room. So excited about those guys, and it's done nothing but help me and help our offense, you know, going against them every day.
Are you a nervous guy? Are you a butterflies guy? Are you excitement? What going into the game? What's game day like for you? Knowing that
Yeah, I just try to relax and chill. I mean, it's gonna be a night game, so you got all day to relax, and probably just, you know, watch film and hang out, watch a little football on TV. Well, I guess it's Monday, so there'll be no football on TV, but I'll be watching film, probably, you know, watch TV a little bit, just try to occupy time and just think about what's gonna happen that night. And then normally I'm pretty chill, pretty relaxed, and then on the bus, as soon as I see the stadium, kind of get a little bit of butterflies, and then as soon as I step on the field to warm up, it all goes away. I'm just ready to go. So a lot of guys get it like right before the game, but I get it when I see the stadium, and then as soon as I put everything on and walk out there and come out of the tunnel, I'm ready to go. So it's kind of how I am.
You mentioned there was no games that day. Coach said you guys might be watching soap operas because there's nothing on TV.
Yeah.
What do you guys do these days when there's actually nothing going on that day?
I'll probably watch Andy Griffith.
There you go.
There you
Do you know
go.
what TV show The View is?
What's that?
Do you know what The View is?
The View?
Yeah.
Is that a TV show? I'm not aware.
But you know Andy Griffith.
Oh, Andy Griffith, yeah. Maybe I'll watch Gunsmoke or something like that.
Only the first 5 seasons